Welcome back, Rich Minds. It's your boy Reno coming back to you with the second video. And today's topic is gonna be you run evildoers and fake people away. Yes, sir. Let me say it louder for my chosen ones in the back. Listen, family, you run evildoers and fake people away. See, y'all, it's just something about your soul, right? Honestly, it's just something about you. And whenever you go around people, they naturally run away from you, right? They naturally, try to stay away from you. They try their best to run away from you, okay? And see, here's the thing, y'all. You can't be avoided. You are head on. You are direct, all right? And you're straight to the point. Listen, y'all, somebody drop in the comments and say, I'm the truth. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments, family, and say, I'm the truth. This is what I need y'all to realize. You run evildoers and fake people away, okay? Because you're laced with the game, you're laced with the word, and the Spirit of God covers you. So anybody who is, portraying themselves to be something that they're not, anybody who is an evildoer and they are intending to do harmful things onto you, you got to understand something, y'all. They're going to naturally run away because of the spirit you possess. Okay, but another scripture of today, y'all, it's going to be this right here. Psalm chapter 37, verse 1 through 2. And it says this right here, y'all. Do not fret because of evildoers, nor be envious of the workers of iniquity. For they shall soon be cut down like the grass and wither as the green herb. Okay? And what I get from that, y'all, is don't worry about those who are envious. Don't worry about those who are evildoers. And don't worry about those who have harmful, intentions when it comes to you. Don't worry about it, right? So, listen, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all leave that thumbs up on the video as well as subscribe to the channel. Yes, sir. Not only that, y'all, but y'all be sure to ring my bell so you can be notified after every single video I post. Let's get into it, y'all. So, number one, family. First reason why they run away from you is you have a strong spirit. All right? You have a strong spirit. And when you have a strong spirit, y'all, you have to know that you have a discerning spirit, which means you have better judgment than most people, okay? You have better judgment than those who are around you. And it's going to cause those who have those harmful intentions towards you to flee, right? Y'all, the scripture says that they're going to flee before you, 7 ways, right? And maybe y'all can correct me on the times, but they're going to flee before you and fall flat on their face. Ain't that nice, y'all? And it's not to say we are rejoicing in their calamity, but to know that those who are trying to snake you, harm you, belittle you, betray you, are going to have their day as a blessing, right? And they're going to feel it through the strength of your spirit. Y'all, have you ever been around people and it's like you're the old head of the group? Now, let's just say you're young, but you're like the wise head of the group, the one who think before they do, the one who think before they say. Everybody else is just, hey, man, let's go have a drink. Hey, man, let's just go out here and have fun, right? But you got to realize something. You are the one who sees the danger and conceal yourself. They are the ones who see the danger and go right along. Oops. They go right along with the danger because they don't have a strong spirit like you. So being that you are like, man, listen, I'm going to remove myself and I am not going to put myself in harm's way. Simple as that. So you do have to understand that you're going to naturally run people away because of your strong spirit. All right? Again, a strong spirit is a discerning spirit. All right? Number 2, y'all, you have a dominant personality. Yes, sir. Let me say it louder for my chosen ones in the back. Listen, family, you have a dominant personality. And see, y'all, when you have a dominant personality, it's not to say that you're trying to dominate every conversation dominate everything or every person around you. You're not trying to dominate people to where they no longer even have a say in their own lives or a say in what goes on around y'all. It's not to say that, right? But it's most definitely to say that the type of personality you have, they will have to literally reciprocate that and be able to understand that. Because when you're dominant, people are not used to hearing the word no, right? People are not used to a person standing up to them. You know, it's almost like it's been their way or the highway forever. Who are you to say no to me? Who are you to tell me that this is impossible? Who are you? And see, family, you know, God, he wanted us to have dominion over the earth, right? He wanted us to be fruitful and multiply and replenish, subdue and have dominion. He wanted us to do all those things. Everybody is not living in their purpose, right? Somebody drop in the comments and say, live in your purpose. Everybody is not living in their purpose. Everybody is not living within God's will. And so when they see a person actually doing it the way it's supposed to be done, this is going to be a bit peculiar. This is going to be a bit different. This is going to be a bit nerve-wracking because they're not used to seeing a person with a dominant personality, okay? It's like when you go out here in the world and let's just say you are going to, you know, corporate America. Now, you know, granted, they're giving you the opportunity and basically, that was pretty cool. I ain't never seen that. But basically, they're giving you they're giving you a paycheck to shut up and do the work, right? But let's just say that you're trying to impose and impute a new way. And let's just say the way is not a bad way. You know, and you're dominant on your stance within your mentality. Let's just say you're dominant. They're not used to seeing a dominant person. You know, they're not used to seeing an individual sticking and standing on what they believe in. They're used to seeing people say, hey, okay, you the boss, so you make the better decision. You can think for me. You can hold my hand, and I'll do exactly what you say. No. Sometimes the worker's idea is the best idea, right? But that's why I say, y'all, I'm playing God's advocate because at the end of the day, they're not paying you to be a thinker. They're paying you to be a doer. All I'm saying is, when you think for yourself, that is considered to be a dominant personality, right? Being vocal, that's a dominant personality. You know, whenever you're expressing yourself and speaking up for yourself, that is a dominant personality. A lot of people in the world, y'all, they want bots, they want sheep, and they want those who follow the crowd, right? But when you're the total opposite of following the crowd, it is nerve-wracking for them. They know they have their hands full with you. Somebody drop in the comments and say you got your hands full. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments, family, and say you got your hands full. But this is the reality and the truth. This is why you run evildoers and fake people away, because you are dominant. Start telling people the truth and see what that gets you. You know, start telling people how you truly feel and what's really in your mind, and let's just see where y'all go then. You know, start letting people know the real. And them fake spirits, them evildoers gonna reveal themselves. Somebody drop in the comments and say, reveal yourself. That's what's gonna happen. I'm telling y'all, right? But that's number 2, y'all. You have a dominant personality. You stand out wherever you go. Whichever room you in, you dominant. You ain't over talking people, but when you talk, they hear it, right? You're not overly expressing yourself, but when you express yourself, they feel it. Are y'all following what I'm saying? You have a dominant personality, and that's gonna run all the fake spirits and people and souls away. All those who are evildoers, it's gonna run them away, y'all, quickly. Number 3, unresolved trauma. All right, unresolved trauma. Y'all, this is going to go back to my famous crackhead analogy. If you are a crackhead, why are you going to the crack house? If you are a heroin addict, why are you going to the heroin house? Why? You have unresolved trauma. You got trauma, in fact, that you need to work on. You got trauma, indeed, that you need to fix. So here's the thing, y'all. A person who have unresolved trauma, they can't be around you because you are in the process of healing. Yeah, y'all. You are in the process of making yourself better. And see, some people, what I learned, y'all, in this wicked system of things, some people love to operate in dysfunction. Listen, y'all, some people, the only way they can function is within dysfunction. This is the only way they can operate. And so when you're talking about those who are operating in dysfunction and they are incapable of operating the right way, listen, y'all, when you're talking about these type of individuals, you have to know that it's going to be a huge problem when they are around you, because you're not standing for dysfunction. You're not standing for BS. You're not standing for not getting the job done. You're not standing for it. You're trying to operate in a functional way, which means they still haven't got over the trauma, from their moms. They still haven't got over the trauma from their dad. They haven't got over the trauma from their divorce. They haven't got over the trauma, right? And oftentimes, y'all, people will impose and put their ways onto you, all right? Now, as y'all can see, y'all, I had to turn my jets on because I see a lot of people out here, they be walking. Now, this is a legendary park, y'all, but this park is a public park, which means people are publicly walking and they're constantly walking. But it's all good, though, y'all. We're going to get this word out. I just got to put my jets on. But yeah, y'all probably didn't know I can walk really fast, y'all. I go in, y'all, I walk fast. Oh, yeah, I walk fast. When you in the city, you just kind of, it's something that just kind of attached to you. You kind of pick it up. You understand that, hey, you got to move a little fast because people are moving, right? But anyway, y'all, that was a little rant, all right? Anyway, unresolved trauma. And when people have these unresolved traumas, you're on a pathway to heal your trauma. You're on the pathway to progression. Yeah, y'all, they regress every day. You trying to stop drinking, they still drinking. You trying to stop smoking, they still smoking, right? So understand something. Unresolved trauma is another reason why people are going to, run away from you quickly. All right? They're going to do it in a hurry. Moving on to the next one, y'all. It's going to be number 4. That is negative energy. Oh, man. Negative energy. Y'all, when you are a positive person in the room, or you are a positive person in the family, you are the positive person in the job, believe it or not, y'all, people can't stand it. They hate it with a passion. Yep, I said it, and y'all heard it here first. People can't stand it, and they hate it with a passion. Oh, yeah, y'all. And see, when you are a positive individual, man or woman, you give off a certain vibe that's God-like. See, God is not a negative person. He understands how to communicate the negatives, but he's not a negative person. He understands how to deal with the negatives, but he's not a negative person. When you are a positive individual, you have to know, y'all, that those who are negative, they're going to flee. Yeah, they're going to get up out of there. You know why? Because they can't take your spirit. They can't take your energy. They can't take your soul. Oh, no, they can't. And so understand what I'm saying. Negative energy will always run a positive person away. Positive energy will always run a negative person away. Why? Because they're operating on 2 different frequencies. They are operating on 2 different frequencies. So understand something, y'all. This is why you run them away. Listen, y'all, all you got to do is just be positive. That's it. Right? You ever play gospel music and then somebody walk in, they working for the devil. You playing that gospel music and they feel the spirit of God in the building. they feel the spirit of God in the atmosphere, what they do. All right, man, I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here, man. Y'all have a great day. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and spin a block. Yeah, man, I'm going to go ahead and head to my great-grandmama's house. They ain't seen their great-grandmama in years. But they had that spirit dismissed them. They were dismissed. Follow what I'm saying, y'all? Moving on to the next one, y'all, which is the last one. That's going to be number 5. That is your boundaries. All right? Your boundaries. So when I was a kid, yeah, y'all, I'm going into another story, family, yes. When I was a kid, I grew up on the west side of town, and then I moved to the south side, right? The west side, they had more leeches on that side. I don't know what it is, y'all, but every west side of every city, every town, every country, I don't care what it is, the west side is the worst side to live on. And so when I was standing over there, that would be the side where many people would try to use me, especially when I was a kid. You're talking about being like 7, 8 years old. I was a baby, but that's when I didn't have boundaries. And people would try to take advantage of me as a kid. Take my snacks, my juice, play on my basketball goal, and wouldn't even have me out there playing with them. But they want to play on my basketball goal, And so the boundaries, when I set those boundaries when I moved to the south side of town, oh yeah, it get people away real quick. Now, we can't go to his house because he don't like to get no juices up. We can't go to his house because he don't give you no sandwich. He don't like to share, but you stingy. Then they start trying to manipulate you. No, I ain't stingy. I just know what you want. You trying to take my juices, you trying to take my snacks, but you don't want me to play on the goal that I have? Oh, man, come on. And, I know I'm talking from a kid perspective, but family, it's the same thing in reality as an adult. It's the same thing, y'all, in real life as an adult. Whenever you start setting boundaries, that's when you begin to get people away from you. That's when you show people that, hey, I'm not the one to play with. I'm not the one to be played with. And no, you're not going to take advantage of me. Simple as that, right? But you got to first set boundaries. No different from, a woman dating a man, right? If you deal with a lot of stuff from a man, if you are a woman, if you have no boundaries, then they're going to continue to keep doing it, right? No difference from a man setting boundaries for a woman. If you lead with your wallet, if you come in the game spending money like you Jay-Z, she's going to expect that. A lot of people downfall is, y'all, is they introduce you to a vibe that they can't maintain. Follow what I'm saying? They introduce you to a vibe that they can't maintain, And this is when it becomes an issue. This is when it becomes a problem because they can't maintain that vibe. They can't maintain the energy because now they're starting to truly be exposed. So, sticking to it, y'all, your boundaries, you got to set them. And you can't bend them for nobody. Because if you do, then they're going to expect that same vibe every time. Or else you change. I'm going to add this, y'all. I'm going to add this. Going to sleep on the phone. Ooh, boy. I know y'all remember that. Start that off, and that would be the beginning of a toxic relationship. Because if you don't go to sleep on the phone with that person, male or female, you cheating. You got something going on. I don't care what you're talking about, your pattern changed. Look, man, or look, sis, or look, baby, I'm getting older. I don't want to keep going to sleep on the phone. But if you set those boundaries in the beginning, you won't be 50 years old sleeping on the phone with a person. You won't be 50 years old, 60 years old, or 40 years old, 30 years old, sleeping on the phone with a person. As if y'all are still 18 and 17 and 15, okay? Set those boundaries. So by that way, they'll know. But here's the thing. When you begin to set those boundaries, You're gonna run the evildoers away as well as the fake people, okay? But with that being said, y'all, we're gonna do this recap and then we'll conclude this video. Number one, y'all, you have a strong spirit. Number two, a dominant personality. Number three, they have unresolved trauma. Number four, negative energy. And number five, y'all, boundaries, all right? Boundaries. But y'all already know how we do, family. If y'all would like to purchase any one of my Yes Sir t-shirts, book a one-on-one session with me, enroll into my social influence course, listen, y'all hit the link down below in my description. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. Y'all keep a rich mentality. Peace. What's good, family? It's your boy Reno. Check this out, y'all. I just dropped my social influence course, okay? Where I show you how to build up your social media platform as well as become a self-published author. Understand what I'm saying, y'all? If you want to leverage your expertise, okay, you got to publish your book. But not only that, if you want to get popping and build your community, you got to build up your social media platform. And so I put that all in one course, okay? And so all you got to do is go to the link in my bio, all right? And drop in the comments, social influence. If you want to build up your social influence, click that link in the bio and we're going to get you popping. Keep a rich mentality.